Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Coronation Street star recalls being hospitalized after baseball bat attack over storyline. Coronation Street fans have seen Simon Gregson play Steve McDonald on the cobbles since 1989. Coronation Street's Simon Gregson made his Weatherfield debut back in the late 80s at the age of 15. Throughout the years, he's been involved in a range of storylines, although the early days of his fame weren't that easy. On Thursday's installment of Loose Women, panelist Dinesh Welch highlighted how different fame is now compared to when he first starred in the show. Agreeing, he replied, "In the early 90s in Manchester, there weren't that many famous people knocking about. Unless you were a footballer or the whole music scene was coming alive around about that time. It was a bit of a shock for people to see someone off the TV and they didn't really know how to handle it very well." As the 49-year-old went to shrug off his comment, co-star Sue Cleaver highlighted he had some difficult times with the public as she remembers people trying to beat him up over certain plots. Simon replied, "It was shocking. I've been beaten up many times, the first 10 years were shocking. I was in the hospital, baseball bat around my head." His admission shocked the panel as Colleen Nolan pointed out there are some fans who really believe the characters on the show. Simon continued, "Oh yeah. One of the most famous ones was Alan Bradley. He walked out of stage 1 in the old studios and got beaten up by an old woman with an umbrella." The actor shared that his former colleague was attacked over his storyline involving Weatherfield resident Rita Sullivan, Barbara Knox. Touching on how involved some viewers get, Simon added, "It was bizarre, it was shocking." As the soap star has been on the cobbles for over 3 decades, he's been involved in a range of hard-hitting plots on the show. When asked what his favorite ever storyline was, the 49-year-old mentioned the times he filmed in the cab office. He said, "Especially when Craig, who played Lloyd Mulaney, was in, because in those times, the more silly you were, the more they liked it. We got away with murder, so I guess that particular period, which was me, Sue and Craig." However, Sue shared that one of her favorite stories she worked on was Todd Grimshaw's, Gareth Pierce, coming out plot. She added, "It had such an impact on young gay men. I'm really proud to have been a part of that storyline."